Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to this Let's Play Star Citizen. I know the last part I said I was happy there wasn't a wipe, but then, guess what? There was a wipe! But we're about the same place we were anyway. I think I'm wearing slightly different armour. Yeah, I've got a gun. But yes, apart from that, roughly the same. There's not much point sort of keeping track of where we are at this stage of the game. When persistence comes online, there might be more. Well, there is persistence, but you know what I mean, like patch to patch persistence comes online fully. But yes, let's stop wasting time rambling. Currently, right now, this is going to be an exciting time to play Star Citizen. It's probably too late by the time this is posted for use, but I did make other videos like talking about it. Anyway, so you should be aware of it back at the time. It's currently Free Fly Week. Free Fly Week. For me, that means I've got access to ships, ow, that I wouldn't normally have. The one I'm most excited about this year is the Cutty Black, the Cutty Black, the Cutty Black, the Cutty Black.
Delivered to the following landing pad.
Which has a really nice size cargo. It is the Cutty Black. It's definitely what landing pad did it even say? I didn't pay attention. I really should have. Drake Cutlass Brack. Port Ulsar pad 8, right? Okay, pad 8 is that way. See, so I was going to go that way. It's not. It's this way. The Drake Cutlass Black is a ship by Drake that is probably one of the best all-rounders in the game. Like, if you want an all-rounder for its price tag, I'd say the Avenger Titan is the best one for its price tag. But the Cutty Black, to me, is far superior. Oh, just look at the size of this bad boy compared to everything we've had so far. Like, that engine alone is like the size of my starter ship. Like, so yeah, with the Cutlass Black, you've got a really nice cargo bay, so you can actually do some low-key freight runs. Well, you can actually do freight runs, which is what I think I'm going to try and do today. And you can see, like, all this cargo space, so much more than we've got in my Avenger. Like 40 units, 46 units or something compared to like the 8, I think, in the Avenger. Oh, I love this ship. Flight ready. So yes, we're going to do some cargo runs in it because it's a type of gameplay we've not had access to before. And I found it's quite profitable going to the mining locations around Port Ulsar, because Port Ulsar buys almost everything. But going to the mining locations around Port Ulsar and then bringing stuff back to be quite profitable. Now Yella, Hardcore Mining Area 157. I don't think this is the one I found that was really, well, not really profitable. But then we'll set route for Yella for a start. And let's take off.
Launch complete.
Right, one thing I want to show you is about this ship that's really cool. Just watch this. It's like,
Thank you. And please
ship's really slow. This will be really good for hover mode. I'll get rid of the landing gear. Like, but watch what happens when I press this. Oh, we start moving faster. This is what I was doing wrong with that Prospector. The other videos when I was moaning about it being incredibly slow. Yeah. Got much better movement in these types of ships when you change the thing to you. Words. Words, 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 words. Had other stuff I wanted to say, but I'm kind of getting that. I'm that excited. I'm jumping from topic to topic really fast. Yeah, this Drake Cutlass Black. What is it? It's, well, apart from being one of my favourite ships in the game now, especially since I've got to try it. It is really a pirate ship, to be honest. According to the developer, it's Where was the mining? It's hard to read these sometimes. That's it. According to its manufacturer, what the fudge? That's a weird glitch. Never seen that before. Like little things on my screen. Okay. That's just enough to be annoying. Not enough to be actual game-breaking. Alpha, what do you expect? Yeah, this little thing.
Quantum drive is now on.
According to the developer, Drake, it's like a citizen militia ship. Like it was originally designed for the military, but when they didn't get the... Okay, I was going to say we're not turning. When they didn't get the military contract, they sort of tried to redesign it, and what was it? They say it's for militia, and the tractor beam on the back of it, the huge cargo space, and all that kind of stuff, is just for search and rescue missions. Let's put a wee bit of pedal to the metal. It's dark, so there's no way I'm going to see it, so I'm going to want it on the map. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that right? Okay, so I can actually see it. There ain't no way I'd be seeing that without it. How close are we to the ground? The altitude is going down pretty fast. Yeah, we'll start slowing down now. I can see it now. Yeah. Let's lower our max speed. Let's get to about there. Come in nice and gently. Then we're gonna come... Oh, I forgot! I was meant to load up a few medical supplies. Just a little tiny dosage of medical supplies, because almost everywhere buys medical supplies too. Right. I'm normally too lazy to land on the landing pads, but let's do this for once. Let's lower the landing gear. I think there's probably about right. And we have touchdown. Right, I'm leaving the engine on and the power on, just for a quicker getaway, plus shields will still be up in case anyone does come shooting. Right, I'm guessing this building has the trade terminal in it. In we go. Cycling. I have made a wee bit of money. Okay, this doesn't look like it's going to have the trade terminal in it. I've made doubled my money yesterday doing little cargo runs like this. And at first, sometimes you make next to nothing, like only 400 like credits. Which is not really much for like your 10,000 credit investment. And other times I made like 5,000 credits in like a 10-minute run. So I was like, oh sweet. Right. Maybe this one. Oh wait a minute, there's more the other side. It's probably that one. Yeah, these are probably... I didn't notice there was another building just there. It's normally the closest one to the landing pads. Which is why when I looked over and I seen these here, I was like, right, it's that one. And I look back, how the hell did I miss that? There's lots of shipping stuff around it too. Maybe a good indicator. Hoop. I love jumping in low gravity. Hoop. Damn it. Right. Push the button. I really hate how that gun clips. I've seen other people walking around, there's the shipping thing there. Other people walking around with this backpack, and the gun goes on the side of it. I'm just like, why does my gun not do that? Right, just to make sure, I might have had. Nah, I don't have any left from last time. I did sell all the medical supplies. Okay, select collation, dirty cutlass. Ah, it does sell this stuff. Right, we'll get that light out the road. This stuff was really profitable for me yesterday. I was buying it about the 7.8 and it was selling for about the 9. So that was quite a lot of profit. Let's fill up. Max available. Oh, I can put my full... I can put everything I own into this stuff. If I die or crash or get attacked by pirates or anything, I'm going to be absolutely skint. We've got to stay safe. We've got to stay safe. Didn't just put absolutely every single penny I own into one product. I'm going to get back there too and found out a lot of people have discovered that particular one's a wee bit profitable and I've like you see, I love how the cargo's actually in here. And you can see we've still got a lot of cargo space in here. I've only used up a wee bit. So imagine if I had a lot more money. Oh, this would be profitable. Oh, I really need to raise that ramp. We need to get back safe. Come on. Come on, ramp. This is the one thing I don't like about the cutlass. This damn button doesn't work yet. Seg, if you next thing you do, like, come on, that button's bound to be easy to get it working. Next patch, please. There we go. This is one of your most flown ships. It works for loading it, just the close doesn't work. Right. I suppose I'll take a wee bit of a risk and show you around now that the lights are on. Big nice side doors. We need a wee ladder or something to get in and out of them though. Well, you can get out of them by jumping. There's a big turret here for another player. Co-pilot spot. At the moment all they can do is fire the guns, but still, co-pilot functionality coming more as the game's developed. Then the pilot spot. And there's 2 beds I forgot to mention there at the side. That stuff's still on my windscreen. I'm starting to think maybe it's dirt or something, it's not a glitch. Right, we need to get back to Port Ulsar and we need to hopefully stay safe. We're quite early in the morning, so I'm not too worried about player pirates. I think we're relatively safe from them because I don't normally see a lot of people on at this time of the day. Oh, does it tell you how many people are actually in your server? Yeah, these are all the people in my server right here. Oh, there's quite a lot of people. Any one of these could be a pirate nearby. I set my route, didn't I? I think I did.
Complete.
If I want to go straight up, I should probably go like that. Boom! There we go. I love being able to change the directions of the engines. Right, and woo! Oh, landing gear up. Oh, I love this game.
Landing gear up.
Right, now where's our... It's this way. Oh, okay. Around the other side of the curvature. I prefer flying like that. I suppose it doesn't really matter when you're not fighting. Whee! Right, are we high enough? That we are, we're now high enough. Spooling. I wonder if that's a glitch too, that the spooling stuff and all that comes above. I'm guessing it's because the way I've got not a lot of low vision here. I'm guessing because they don't want the two overlapping. What is that stuff on my screen? It looks like ships in the distance. Oh, what the fudge? Why are we suddenly flying at such a high speed backwards? Oh wait, I know why we're flying at such a high speed backwards. Because when you come out of Quantum, you get the momentum from before. And since we were flying up at an angle kind of like that, I had tons of momentum.
Engines overheating.
Yeah, I had to just kind of throw them into... Hey, we've got tons of momentum going that way when we come out of Quantum. That's not really working as intended. Because you're meant... The whole coming out of Quantum is meant for forward momentum, so you kind of got what you went in with. But having momentum going that way, maybe it isn't intended. It's just weird. Right, let's get a landing. We're back nice and safe. As long as I don't crash the landing. Football, sir.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Right. There it is there. Right, we're going to lower the max speed already. I do not want to crash. I do not want to crash. I don't want to have to start from no money again. Lower my landing gear. Look, there's a freelancer. I think that's the max, the orange one.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Woo! We did it! I'm back! We're in the armistice zone. There's the beds. We landed safely. I've still got my cargo. Close door. There we go. This is the exit? I don't think I've ever been on this landing pad before. I think this is the exit up here. I noticed Port All-Star's been a hell of a lot busier in this free fly week. There's always like 5 or 6 players at Port All-Star. We made it! Now let's actually just go see if we make a profit. There is going to be... Obviously, I want to caveat a couple of things here. The trading is all just sort of phase 1 trading. There is going to be like a phase... Like the mining and from the earlier videos, there's a lot of stuff planned. Obviously, trading between systems is eventually going to be a thing, and like really long-range trades, so there'll be like really high risk, high rewards, because you'll be taking a lot of really valuable stuff in much bigger ships. What I'm doing is kind of just like low-key trading between sort of planetary capital and the mining outposts around it, which is kind of like your low-risk trading. Plus, a lot of stuff, like the tools you're going to have in-game are not here yet. You've got... There's, I think it's 3.8, or it might be 3.9. I think it's 3.8 though. They're bringing out new tools that let you see, like, the finances and how... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like the stock market, but... for in-game, if you know what I'm trying to say, like tools. I'm going to start bringing out tools, whereas at the moment it's kind of just like go buy. Right, the 9A UEC, brilliant! Yay, we made 3,000 credits. We shall sell them all. Maybe we should go back for more. Should we go back for more, or should we try a different place? I think we might go back for more. Yeah, but anyway, I want to buy as well this time, just to make a wee bit profit on the way going out. Wait a minute. I think that needs to update. We'll come out and we'll go back in because it's saying I've still got the supplies. So if I go to sell, Drake Cutlass Black, yeah, now it's saying they've got nothing. Okay, brilliant. We buy medical supplies, 17 AUEC a unit. They don't normally buy much. So we're just going to buy 300 AUECs worth, and they'll probably buy that for about 600. But just we're making a wee bit from the journey out too. Not much, but it's just like a little tiny extra sweetener, and that'll cover like our fuel costs, etc. And I can go straight back up and load up on more. Because I've got more money, then I can come back and have... Wait, come on. Oh, I'm greedy though. Do I want to spend... Do I want to spend the full amount again? I think I do. I think it's quite safe at this time of the day, and yeah, pirates don't get up early in the morning, do they? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they sleep in, don't they? Yeah, pirates sleep in. I noticed the medical supplies often don't show, but I think it's just because I buy that small amount, it doesn't equivalent to like a full box. And then other times it does show though. And it's like 3 boxes, so I don't know. Those smudges are still on my screen. Well, not my screen, but the cutlasses. So I'm thinking we're going right back to Yella, because that seems to be quite a profitable thing. It's not... Now let's vary it up. Let's go buy some Ladenite. Ladenite is the definitely overdone one. There it is. Tram. So this one you'll often find the... This one you'll often find that it's that overdone that Ulsar won't buy the full amount you've got.
Landing gear up.
It's because that many... You know what? I changed my mind. I don't want to do the...
Please visit again.
I don't want to do Ladenite. Because it's the one everyone does. It used to be the most profitable... Before the drugs were integrated, it used to be the most profitable thing in the game, is just to go buy Ladenite and sell it. Or, is that the mining thing? Is there another... Come to this one. Crude ore, mine closed, okay. Art Court mining. We'll go to the Art Court mining. Oh, it's right there. Daymar! Here we come! And away we go!
Is now on.
See, just low-key trading, traveling quickly around Daymar. The Cutlass, one of the best things about it is I've got a size 2 quantum drive on it. So even these short little jumps are just so much faster. Like, I could travel at like 1.5 speed.
Is now off.
And the cooldown, because of the coolers I've got on this thing, so much faster than on my Avenger. It's just so nice.
Quantum drive is now on.
Right, we'll see if we can get back in time for this part. The next part, I think I want to try a wee bit bounty hunting. Because one of the other free fly ships that they've got at the moment is the Banu Defender, which is quite a nice little alien ship. So we could try doing some bounties in it.
Quantum drive is now off.
Those smudges are annoying me. They kinda, to me, look a wee bit like the lower ones anyway, look like Imperial Star Destroyers off in the distance. They all look like ships to me. A bit lower. Can't see anything at the moment. Maybe we should come in to put an objective marker there again. Mining, set routes. Oh, it's all the way over there. We were going completely the wrong way. I don't like this glare I'm getting from the fog, so well, the clouds. Let's get down into it. Now slow me down. Actually, we're starting to get close. Let's take our pedal off the metal and go down to a new max speed. Maybe a wee bit faster than that. Now we'll slow down. Deploy the landing gear.
Landing gear down.
And there we go. That may be one of the best landings I've ever had. Right. Up you go. Right. You look like you're the ideal candidate. You look like actually the exact same as the one we were just at, but on a different planet. Exact same loadout. That's the good thing about companies like Ark. Everything's sort of standard. So if you know where it is in one, you know where it is in them all. Right. Damn light being a pain. Sell. The medical supplies, they're willing to buy all of it for 315, which is, we spent roughly the same, wasn't it? Oh well. At least it wasn't a loss. Right, so let's come out and in because it seems to be doing a glitch there where it's not updating the cargo unless you do that. So now there we go. Right. Arcanium. That looks quite expensive for its SCU, but I don't have that much money, so we'll be able to fill up the cargo bay really fast on that. So let's actually try Burl. And I'm not real sure about much of these. I've done Corrodium before, that definitely made me money. I think I've done Argicium before, and that made me money. Let's fill up with like... $8,000 of this. Got it. Like 8,000 of this. Wait a minute, I might not have the space for that. Yeah, transaction failed. Yeah, I don't have the space for that. And let's just fill up with Corrodium as much as we've got, then 6,000 of that, and then we're full. Purchase. Got it. See, we do have a bit more spare. This is not as risky. I still have 9,000 in the wallet. So it was 8,000 of the Burl thing and 6,000 of the Corrodium or whatever it was. So I don't have to start completely from scratch again money-wise if I fail this time. Let's get back and see if we make a profit on it. And I do like alternating it, because you think about it, that you really don't want to be sort of destroying the market for one substance like players have with that Laranite that I was on about earlier. Close, and now you can see we are... Yeah, this bay is full now. I really love how like it actually does fill up. And we've got to squeeze through to get into our cockpit. We're nice, right? We're full of cargo. You can really tell how this ship was designed to be like the small scale pirate fleets to work. Maybe like this thing, then 1 or 2 buccaneers would go out, attack someone like say a freelancer doing a similar job to what I'm doing right now, and then swiggity swooty, they're stealing all that booty. Like the tractor beam on the back, once they've taken the ship down. Let's just get into atmosphere.
Landing gear up.
put the speed control thing on so we can continue getting out into atmosphere. At the same time as I set the route for Port Ulsar. Now let's have a look-see around. Where is Port Ulsar? It's down this way. Are we high enough? We are. Right, I don't want to be flying to the side, I want to be flying towards Port Ulsar. There we go. So we've got momentum in the right direction now. So we're not going to be flying like backwards when we come out of Quantum Drive. That really confused me. Engage!
Contact.
Wait, what?
Quantum drive is now off.
I thought we were flying to Port Ulsar. Oh wait, maybe it was giving me a... I think I know what was going on. I think it was saying, right, Port Ulsar's behind the planet, you can't see it. So, what we're going to do is you can fly to this satellite and then fly to Port Ulsar. I think that's what happened. Right. And we should keep our forward momentum when we come out, like, no hands, watch, and... Yep, we're still moving towards it. We didn't suddenly just stop and start flying the other direction.
Drive is now off.
Let's bring our momentum more in line with where we're going. So we need to slow down a bit. Let's get...
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Right, let's come in nice and slow. Deploy the landing gear.
Land.
Hey, look, it's that freelancer. He must be doing something similar to I'm doing because he's back. It looks like we swapped pads. Like he's on the pad I was on and I'm on the pad he was on. I guess it's the same player. I can't tell how far forward we are. Like, am I landing? There we go. For a second there, it looked like I was going to land on that white bit.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
I think we should power off the ship, but oh well, too little, too late now. I'm too lazy to get back in the chair. I'm not going to be coming back to it because next part we're going to be doing that Defender. The fastest way off the ship and to the door is probably... Wait a minute. You're not working? Okay, right. Whoa! Landing ramp. Wait a minute. Ah, there we go. You are working. Ooh. Oh, look at that behemoth. The cutty? I'm on the cutty. That's the caterpillar. I'd love one of them. It's basically made by the same manufacturer, the Pirate League manufacturer, Drake. We're not pirates, honest manufacturer. And that is kind of like this idea of hauling the Pirates gear back on steroids. Like, it is not really... It has some nice guns. And it is quite strong for like a ship its size. It is designed for freight. But... it's not meant to do the actual killing part of the pirating. It's more like the, right, get all your cargo on here, and I'll take it back and we'll sell it and we'll make our profit. It's actually kind of ironic that it's the only large-scale freight ship in game at the moment, and it's the pirate sort of people's one. Right. Let's sell, select a location, our cutty black. I should have checked the prices actually. I don't think that's much different. Corrodium, 7,000. We gained about 1,000 from the Corrodium. Got it. And the barrel, we gained about 500. Not too bad though. We've made nearly 5,000. And I think if we go back... Oh wait, do I still have barrel? No, I don't. Okay, I was wondering maybe that was the max they were willing to buy. I didn't pay attention to the UI. They were willing to buy it all. So we made nearly 5,000. We'll say 4,000 to be on the safe side, because I don't know how much over 20k I was. That's not bad. That's really not bad considering how long did we spend there? Like half an hour just trading. Nice wee amount of profit. But yes! Hope you've all enjoyed this. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Bye.